Yo, I'll tell you what we're gonna do today to play. We're gonna play a grittier run because we haven't done a normal grittier run in so long. So long that I can't remember. So we're gonna spin this random wheel, so you better feel like you're gonna be attuned with our choice. Because the winner seems to be Kane, my pirate main. I love him, he's the bane of greed runs from here to far. No matter where you are, Kane will get you to the stars. Hello everyone, my name is Rage. Welcome to a bit of greed fun. Oh god! Oh Jesus! Literally like a second after I finished my, let's be honest, majestic solo number there, a freaking pile of paper just fell off my table and went on the floor. I don't know if I should take that as a good sign or as a bad sign, but I do think I should take it as a sign. Okay, I'm gonna pick up the paper and then I'm gonna read the first word that comes to me on it, and that's gonna tell us whether it's oh yes, good dog head. That's a boost right there. Sounds like I'm doing a really weird kind of scavenging nature show that's not quite all it seems to be. Alright, join me as we go prowling through the urban jungle. We gotta see if we can find anything to sustain us. I'm gonna have a look in this bin here. Oh, this is a rare sight. This is a treat. Come and have a look at this. It's a dead dog head. This'll keep you going for a while. It's a fresh one too. The flies haven't gone through. We just gotta make it last for the next few days, and we should be right as rain. It's not quite the same. Was that voice really bad or actually okay? I can't tell. You know when you do something and you just have a moment where you pause and you have to like slowly do the mental equivalent of having your hands in front of your face and slowly opening your fingers to try and just see if it's good or bad that's happened? I'm kind of having that moment right there. Like if you hear a blood-curdling scream and then like a next to your face. Actually, would you snap your eyes open in that situation, or would you just slowly like, oh god, please don't murder me? Okay. That would suck. Imagine if you were a psychopathic killer, but you were unable to deny anybody's request. So they're like, ah, don't kill me. Oh, fine. Ah, wait, really? Yes. So you're not gonna kill me? No? Really? Not? No? Kill me. Well, no, I guess you wouldn't just say kill me. That's also something we probably don't want, given context. Alright, so, to my prophecy. I'm gonna lean down. Give me a second. Give me a second. Alright. Okay, I've got the paper. And the word is... oh no. The word is walk. I don't want to walk anywhere. It's a terrible prophecy. It was a bad sign. It's a bad sign. Oh no. I don't want to have to move. Oh, what have I done to deserve this world? What have I done to deserve? I'm getting a strong feeling of deja vu right here. Getting a really one of them strong feelings of deja vu. But that's okay, because, you know, Kane saying, we'll cut that out. We'll cut that out. My main man, Kane, Pirate Pain, this is his bringing, that's his game. He's wearing classic pirate attire, which is the cardboard box. I wonder how much ramifications on history that would have, right? Like, obviously, you know, you have the, oh, imagine if you went back in time and gave them a smartphone. Probably wouldn't change much, because, like, that's hard to reverse engineer depending on how far back you go. But what happens if you went super far back in time and gave, like, ancient people a cardboard box? Do we think that would actually have proper effects? Like, would that actually change history even? I'm not sure it would. What do you think the least offensive innocent item that would actually change things are? Like, I mean, what, like a bottle of water? That's pretty simple, but it might do something. I mean, obviously, a big one is just bringing fire before fire, but I feel like that's cheating, if I'm completely honest with you. Super bandage is okay. The fool... I mean, we'll use the fool just to take half a heart less damage in this room. That seems like the most sensible decision. I'll try and get a secret room. No, okay, I won't. I won't get a secret room. I lied to you. I'm not actually going to acquire a secret room. And we will... Oh, do I trade? Hang on a minute. Oh, the paperclip really should let you unlock those as well. It would be a really nice little boon. See, I don't want the turret as much as I do like the turret. Well, should I get the turret? It's a pretty solid item in greed mode, isn't it? You just whack it down and then it just kills things. Like, I don't even... It lacks the personal touch, sure, but I can't deny its effectiveness. So I'm gonna get that one. We don't have another bomb. Do I trade a key for 2 bombs? I mean, it's technically making me... I don't know. It's a difficult decision, actually. Definitely a difficult decision. Then again, with a non-crazy synergy, hopefully yet, does the turret even... Like, does the turret even help that much? It's just randomly spewing out tears. I mean, every now and then it will hit something, and I guess it keeps going, and you can make multiple of them, and, you know, the compound factor of that should give you pretty nice increase on the floor. So I guess it's fine, but we just don't have anything to super take advantage of it. But I believe that we will find something thus. Yes, indeed, because I will go hunting. I will make it my mission. I will make it my mission to find what I need. I hate finding stuff. I really do. My memory is awful, as you know. My memory is awful, as you know. And I'm trying to tell you that I really hate finding stuff because my memory is just awful, as you know. I find myself doing the same thing over and over while I'm looking for things because my memory is awful. I go up to cupboards, look in them, go, okay, it's not there. And then 3 minutes later, come back, open the same cupboard and go, hang on a minute. It's still not there. I don't know what I expected. I mean, I guess food is a big one with that. Like, you go up to the fridge or a cupboard with snacks in because you feel like something, but you don't know what, and nothing really takes your fancy. So you look for something else, but can't really find it, then return to the original cupboard, like, in case, I don't know, something has magically shifted in there, when obviously it hasn't, but you just gotta check, you know? You never know when the food pixie has given you a quick visit, alright? You never know when that might have occurred, so you probably need to check. It happens all the time, it really does. But the worst is when you're looking for something, like a particular letter or document in loads of other files or something, and it's just so irritating. Because I don't have a very good system. I go by a strict strewn about across the floor, I'll probably remember in the future system. It's a little bit more old school, a little bit more free-flowing, you know. I work on the principle, I remember where I randomly put it on the floor. I probably will still remember in like 3 months, right? I mean, that seems likely. I don't know why I'm saying it like I'm revealing my evil plan. So you see, all along it was me behind the scenes, weaving the floor into a mess of paper and random assorted objects. I am General Clutter. Oh my god, that's a fantastic villain name! General Clutter, general, but general, sir! You know, general, like military, but general as in like vague, like kind of just average general Clutter! In charge of sneaking into your house and strewing your possessions about the General Clutter! I'm so unreasonably happy at that! Oh my god, General Clutter! Alright, we'll go to the next. I shouldn't like that as much as I do. I realize that. But at the same time, General Clutter. Come on, guys, in the comments. I need an encounter with General Clutter. I need to know how he operates. I need to know his MO, what makes him tick. I need all the details on good old General Clutter. Ooh. I mean, we'll get the key and see what's in the item room, but I think we'll be getting the pacifier. It just really is quite... I don't want little Chad. Nobody wants little Chad. Ooh. And then torn photo, we could get up to tier cap, which is at least something. Especially when we are rocking the turret. It obviously helps a lot. The more it spews out, the better it is. Shot speed also pretty decent, so yeah, we'll grab the torn photo. Not super happy that I'm not being offered anything completely unique, but at the same time, there's nothing wrong with just some good strong tiers to start the run off right, is there? There's nothing horrendous with that. Maybe I should put it in more like a diagonal across. I never really know the best formation for maximum DPS. I feel like that's something that needs working out. You know, the best way to arrange your automatic defense sentries to best riddle with holes all who would stand against you. It's something that we gotta figure out. We could really do with homing and piercing tiers. Then again, I guess there's not really a run ever where you're like, oh no, I think I'm okay. I'll pass on the homing and piercing tiers. It's not something I'm super bothered about at the moment. Yeah, I do think it helps if I put them slightly off from each other, because the up and down ones are probably the most reliable of them all, and that obviously increases their efficiency quite a lot because they're not all just funneled into the same lane. The sad thing about the turret is it does force us to do bosses straight away without revisiting the shop, but then again, it's not like we really need to. There was nothing crazy in there, and we're not like rolling around in money, because that would actually really hurt. Like if you got given a fountain of coins, don't roll around in it. It's probably cold, the metal against your skin, and I don't know why your skin would be coming into that much contact with it unless you I don't know, decided to do it naked. But then again, who rolls around naked in piles of money? I mean, I guess maybe if that was the requirement to acquire the money. But then again, I don't know what kind of eccentric billionaire would be taking people in and promising them a fortune if he gets to watch them roll around in a pile of money naked. I mean, I guess someone could be into that. I mean, it depends. There's someone into anything. That's what you gotta realize, right? No matter what you think of, no matter what situation, occurrence, thing enters your brain, there is someone in the world that is totally loving that, okay? There is someone that likes being tickled by having tarantulas placed on their backs. And while you might say, no, because think about it, 7 billion people, 7 billion weird things that are liked by weird people, okay? Someone out there likes to get tickled by putting tarantulas on their back. And it's not our job to judge that, okay? It's not our job to judge that. I mean, I'm still going to, whether I'm being paid for it or not. But the point is, it's a thing. And what I think is really ridiculous is all the crazy statistics that there are, right? Because like when there's like hundreds of people dying every second, I don't know the exact numbers, I might be wildly off, but the point is there's loads of people born and die every minute. And if you think about that in a more localized fashion, like you have a stadium crowd, like seeing hundreds of them drop dead every minute, that would be alarming. But across the globe, it's just a fairly normal death rate given the amount of people there are. That kind of freaks me out, but not as much as the fact that you could name any given thing and bones! Yes! That's awesome. Compound fracture is very good. You could name any given thing and then yell about bones, you know? It would totally work out. I need to learn to finish my sentences before reacting to what's right in front of me. I really do. We don't need any more tiers, so that's kind of pointless. We'll re-roll once more. I can't believe we've not had a single golden chest all run, despite being Kane. That's really the depressing thing, isn't it? We're in the womb, so I'll buy the cheap key for the next floor. And then I guess we'll continue with our bone turret. That's a good point, actually. We do have a bone turret, which is pretty damn nice. And just generally pretty. But anything you think of, there's probably someone doing it right now, right? There is someone wearing a board game as a hat right at this moment. You know, not too crazy. Probably happening right now. We're kind of creating our own little snowy paradise of all the bones breaking everywhere. Granted, when you think about the reality of what's happening here, it is just literally powdered human bones being strewn everywhere, which is kind of morbid when you consider it in that fashion. But you know, the thing is, you need to not consider it in that fashion. One man's horror body part gore sanctum is another man's fairy wonderland, and you got to accept that that might be a thing. And I think the weird and scary one is there is literally someone right now being murdered by someone who's murdering them, not out of an accident or any like kind of thing like that. There is someone out there who is currently executing a premeditated murderizing. And that always gets me. Then again, there is someone out there right now saving someone's life. Like, it's just kind of crazy. I mean, is it crazy or is it just me? Or am I like, whoa, man, you ever think about, like, hands? I admit it kind of sounds really like that, but at the very least it's kind of cool, right? To just kind of accept that statistics would imply that any given kind of thing is currently happening. Like, there's someone having any given food you could think of for breakfast. Something simple like that. It is happening somewhere. And I always think it would be a really cool, fun power. No practical uses, but you could ask, is someone doing this somewhere? And it would go, yes, and show you an image of it, right? It would show you a quick, like a 5-second video of it going down. I think that could be really cool. I guess you could have use for that, because you could be a detective. There's someone being murdered. Then again, it would show you it just randomly around the world, and you'd probably not be in a position to actually do anything about it, because it would likely not be hundreds and thousands of miles away from you. Hundreds or thousands, not hundreds of thousands, okay? I'm not going to go crazy with my measurements. Also, how wonderful is this, by the way? Like, we are actually creating a beautiful bone wonderland. I think that's so amazing. Like, really, really is. Like, look at it. It's so nice. Just everywhere. Can we add some Devilicious to it? We can. Oh, man. Oh. Okay, alright. Let's become the shadow of death. That's pretty good. This should be kind of nice. Do we still get our... Oh, we lose our Bone Wonderland. That's the real price that we pay for this power. Do I take an extra life and try and preserve the run? Or do I make half my scythes red? I mean, obviously we gotta choose the... Oh, no, we're making half our scythes red. Of course we are. Don't be crazy. Come on. Yeah, this suddenly became awesome. In fact, look, the irony is someone at the other side of the world might be going, there's probably some guy, right, that exists right now who's really excited about making a child scythe red. I can't believe we got both of them on one run. That's pretty ridiculous, but it's good because we needed the health up. Oh, even more delicious damage. I love delicious damage. All right, do you ever do anything that could be on the list of things that there's probably someone doing right now? I mean, I guess, like, literally anything you do is the answer to that question. But you also know what I mean, okay? What's the weirdest normal thing that you do? Can you answer that question in a way that is actually, yeah, no, fair enough. Like, what's the weirdest normal thing that you do? I'd say the weirdest normal thing that I do is talk to my computer before going to sleep. I've said this a few times, you know, but I like to give it a quick pat. Good job today, alright? Don't break while I'm sleeping. Need you to work tomorrow on. Alright, keep on keeping on, you wonderful machine. Alright, you know, give it a quick speech, bit of inspirational, get my phone, play some like dun 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 Pirates of the Caribbean, that, juice it up on the hype, get my machines oiled, you know. Really, you know, computer's part of the family. I would say that personifying an object like that and wanting it to stay functional is probably a weird normal thing. I think. I would guess, right? Oh god, please tell me it's at least somewhat normal. Please. Please tell me. Don't judge me, just tell me. Alright, we got infinite bombs, so I might as well see if I can get some extra moolah and then buy one more item on this floor. Ooh, yeah, I think we just get a load of hearts. That's really quite good here. Really, really quite good. And then we just got the shop, which is fine. As long as we go on to greed with a turret for us, we should be A-okay. It's honestly been a really solid greed run. Oh, we're close. We're close to that spun. Hey, we finally get to use being Kane, and it is actually a good reason. Oh, we did it, guys. We did it, I'm happy. And then we get infinite bombs again. Not really super amazingly useful on this floor. I mean, we might get an extra bit of money from it. Yeah, okay, but we didn't really need the infinite bombs part for that, so I don't really know. I could do with 1 more tears up just to get back to 5, but even then, that's not really the end of the world. I think the speedball is definitely the best thing to take. We'll get 2 of the turrets going on. How good is this, though? The red and the grey SNOWSTORM. I mean, it's quite a change in weather from the snowstorm. Oh my god, it's snowing bones. Oh my god, it's snowing scythes. That's a big difference, alright? One is deceptively, I say deceptively, one is deceptively more dangerous, though nobody's going, look, you might not believe me, but I'm telling you the truth. Blades flying through the air, more dangerous than bone powder. Nobody's like, really? When it comes to that. I can't kill these guys. How do I kill these guys? How do I, can I def them? No. So like, does this ever end? So like, am I just gonna like kick I need a solution to this current problem, and I'm not really sure that. Oh, hang on. There we go! I did it, team! I did it. I absolutely did it. I managed it. I realized. I thought, guys. I actually thought and came up with a plan. Are you proud of me? I know. I used my head and solved a solution with the power of logical thought. Try not to be too impressed. Like, honestly, it's really difficult being as good as I am. But try and really resist. I know it's hard, but oh my god. Oh, so close. So close. And we're not going to get enough from the rest, are we? We don't even really need the turret. Our actual just normal attacks are bonkers strong right now, but you know, there's no point not adding extra, okay? It's not like I'm going to say no to an automated turret. Like, currently I have no use right now for an automated defense turret, but I'm still definitely going to accept one if someone offers me an automated defense turret. I mean, it's an investment in my future, you know? I don't want to throw that away. Guppy's ball, I guess, technically speaking, it is just essentially some free hearts, because we're going for the final boss now anyway. Look down, doesn't really matter too much. Can't really do literally anything else. That is it. That is what I can get out of this floor. Ah, if only I could get 4 more money from somewhere. We only get 1. No! I guess it's fine, right? We still should have a very, very pleasant time when it comes to Ultra Greed. Look at these regular greedlings thinking they can step up to this, and they can because they instantly hurt me. That's only because I wanted them to, right? It's only because I wanted it to happen. Wow! That's actually a lot quicker than I thought it would be. Like, I knew this would be an effective way of killing Ultra Greed, but that is some speediness. We might need some higher difficulty, honestly. Why isn't there a greediest and a hardest mode, right? Like greedierest. That would be so good and totally in line, and we have just a 3rd layer of the madness. Oh, he's reached cap on his damage reduction, which kind of sucks. Yeah, he can't really spawn anything, can he? Like, there's just nothing he can do that isn't going to get immediately cleaved down. In fact, it's actually making him take more damage because there's more things to split off and immediately attack him. His golden form should get absolutely shredded because it doesn't have the damage reduction of his normal form, and given how quickly we're killing that. Yeah, we might be pretty good. Then again, the best things to kill the damage-resistant bosses are lots of hits really quickly, because you just reach the damage cap each hit can do, so you just need to apply hits really fast. Granted, you know, super heavy boom hits still do bigger chunks, but I don't know, I've always felt that the speedier multi-tier type synergies really chew through them faster than single target bums. In fact, we actually kind of had a good example of that in one of our most recent runs with the Boomy Boom. I don't want to spoil it, so we're just going to call it the Boomy Boom. I think that's a perfectly reasonable response, as is the fact that he is just inches from death. Goodbye. How badly do we think this guy is going to die? That's the real question. Okay. Not actually as fast as I thought. Still pretty damn quick, obviously, but I was expecting it to be just a little bit quicker. Do I just stand here and tank him? Part of me does want to stand here and tank him. When did tank become a synonym for, you know, taking the hits of an enemy and, you know, well, tanking, as you know, in like an RPG? I mean, I'm assuming it will have come from actual tanks, but actual tanks don't tank because, you know, as armored and metal as they are, they don't want to be taking hits. So where the hell did the origin of the tank come from? Damage per second, DPS makes sense, healer makes sense, healers are old as time, the village healer, you know, but the tank? The tank of the party? Where is that actually getting its origin from? I'm kind of very interested in that one. Alright, I've got a huge amount of health left, so I have to be at least a little bit careful. How the hell are those spiders surviving this? Also, how the hell did I just take damage? Also, why the hell is my back hurting so much? Also, ooh, a sail! I mean, we gotta stop. We gotta stop for the sail, of course. We gotta unleash our inner Saitama. I am taking way too much damage because this fight is particularly a cluster of just visual stuff happening all over and I can't dodge it because mainly I'm bad, but also it's hard to see what's going on. My eyes kind of feel funny. And yeah, I do mean that. They literally feel kind of funny right now and I'm not entirely sure, but we win! Thank you for watching, everyone. Like if you enjoyed this, subscribe. Oh, that looked cool with the flash. Like if you enjoyed this, subscribe for more. And I'll see you next time. Oh, good. Boy, the chest is firing the scythes.
Rage Gaming with the video float.
But that's all that's really relevant at the mo, but I'm still gonna leave this up so you patrons know that I love you even though the outro's no longer that kind of relevant. But the new one's being worked on and it's gonna be a truly badass song, and don't worry, I won't be doing any rapping on it. I'm gonna go now. This was shit.